Nigga, we don't tennis that. You gotta do something.
So I bought a whole bunch of crap. I bought like a whole bunch of stuff. So if you haven't been following my journey, I moved into an apartment. I'm planning, hopefully now, really, I'm moving out of my apartment and into my truck. Like, I'm still very, very nervous. Like, I don't know if I'm going to actually move out of my apartment. But the thing is that I bought all this shit so I can move into my truck, the back of my truck. This is a bed. This is like for all my clothing. Obviously these are pillows. This is like a microfiber. You can't touch it, you can't feel it, so I'll touch and feel it for you. But I did spend like a little bit extra money for a microfiber whole ass blanket. This random box right here, this wasn't really necessary. Everything that you see here is necessary if I am going to move into my truck, but this is kind of necessary because this bed is 8 inches thick, so it's going to be sitting there, and this is going to be sitting there in the corner. So if the bed is like right next to it, I'm going to have to put the drawer on top of it like this, so I can still have access to this bottom drawer once I take that tape off. Let's go ahead and get this bed installed. If you were to use your super telescopic vision, you can see right here, this is a full bed. Now, a full bed's a little bit bigger than a twin bed. I really did want a twin bed, but all the twin bed mattresses that I could find that were also, it's basically like a big sponge. It's almost like a Tempur-Pedic type of thing. I couldn't have spring because it needs to flex. But I wanted the twin bed because the twin bed is a little bit smaller. It would have given me a little bit more room. But I got this at Walmart for only 50 bucks. And the twin was at a different Walmart, which is ridiculous, crazy, $168. But then, like, I got a bigger mattress. I think it's the same company. It looked exactly the same, but it was a different Walmart that was like 20, 30 minutes away. And I went to this one, and I picked this one up for only 50 bucks. It looks like one of those mini churros that you can get at Jack in the Box, except massive. So there are no springs in this thing, but this bitch is spring loaded. And they really went out with all the plastic. Yeah, this motherfucker's huge. Forgot to show this in the thumbnail, but it's like a fucking mattress thing. Now that I got the thing to keep it on, the plastic's still on, but watch. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Also, I put safety pins on the bottom of it so I don't have to keep on messing with it, you know? Literally, a full-size bed fits perfectly. That's a little fucked up, man, because I was looking on Google this entire time. Like, literally, I take about maybe like 9 hours a day, like, thinking through this entire process of how it's gonna fit, how it's going to work. And I was going on Google, and they were saying that mattresses don't fit inside of a 6.4 foot bed, which I have, and I thought that I was gonna have to take my razor blade and cut like a section out of the bed and make it shorter. Straight out the box, it literally fits absolutely perfectly. So I showed you guys these white things before, these white things that I installed, and they look super crappy right now. As you see right here, it's not even like completely uniform. Like, this side's like bigger right here than up here. I already planned it in my head that I was going to try different types of way to have it on the side of the topper, trying different ways to make sure that it sticks there. That's going to stick there for a very, very long time. And if you might suggest, hey, just go ahead and super glue it on there, I don't want, when I go ahead and I sell this truck, to rip those off and then there's like a whole bunch of like stuff left behind. Now that I know exactly what works for me, I'm going to rip these off and then install these ones instead of those ones. Long time ago I said that, oh, I couldn't find the black white boards, so I had to spray paint the opposite side of what you can see right here black, but I am just going to go ahead and use these ones, tape them together, and install it right now. So that's what they look like fully installed. Do you guys think it looks a little bit better? Does it look a little worse? I'm gonna do that one a little bit later because I still need to go out and buy a 6th one because I thought I was only gonna need 5. I bought this one as an extra one, but then I completely forgot that I need to do that, so I'm gonna do that. This is such a beautiful box, man. It's well crafted, and I like how it's got this border, so I can put like a lot of weight on top of it, and it's not gonna like crumble, it's not gonna crush or anything. Mad dark in here, so I gotta use my freaking phone for a light. But this box is literally gonna fit. Oh, look at that. It freaking fits perfectly. But I'm going to make one minor incision so that little white hook that you see right there can essentially fit inside of the box. So I'm gonna cut a hole right there to give it a little bit more space. Yeah, you see that? The glory. I find it amazing how I just bought all this brand new stuff and I'm already modifying it so heavily. So change of plans already. Clearly, as you see the box over there, I was trying to like lay it flat, but it was not gonna fit. So you see sideways right now, and now it's like sitting up on that thing. See, I made like a little foam trapezoid foam board tape thing. See how I taped the skeleton to the camper? There we are. As for this box that I just cut up and mangled, I think I'm just gonna keep it for now, just in case if I need to use it. One thing that I really like about my setup is that I can actually like sit up. Like in the morning, like I can sit up, I can meditate. Because like with other things that I've seen online, people can't even sit up in there. Because they take something like this box, except the box is like the same size as the mattress, and like it makes it like that much higher. And say if it sits under their mattress, so you know they have like storage and everything like that, but like I don't want storage. I don't need storage. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh, it's so comfy. Oh god, I'm finna take a nap. But I can't sleep because there's things to do. I can't take a nap because there are things to do. So yeah, man, this is like the full setup, bro. This is like amazing because like, especially like when I pull up to my job and like I'm working and like I'm on set and everything like that, it's just like it doesn't scream like, oh, look at me, I'm homeless. Mainly because like film production, like the job that I work in, they actually use like a lot of these trucks. They actually use the bigger ones. This is a Ram 1500 Bighorn, and they typically use Ram 2500s, which is basically the big brother of this one. So like when I'm out there and like I'm watching shit and like I have my truck parked up, it's like, I mean, obviously, yes, you can guess like, maybe that nigga's living in the back of that fucking thing, that big old thing on the back of his truck. But say to like the people who like say like if like the people who have Jeeps, like they have Jeeps and then like they install something that literally sits on top of the vehicle, and it's a tent, and it says on the side of it, I don't know if you've seen them before, but it says like a tent, and then you literally like you have like a little drop down ladder, and then you like pitch your tent on top of the vehicle, and that, my friend, screams, look at me, I'm homeless, you know. But I'm keeping it super low key. And like I was talking before, it's just like I really don't mind if someone figures out that I am. But it's just like I don't want it to like burden people. I don't want people to have to think of like, oh, can we trust this guy? is he gonna be able to do this or that? Like, I don't want it. I don't want people to like worry about me, because I'm golden on my end. But it's just like I'm trying to, like, you know, keep it like more low key. So fuck, I have like a few days until like I have to see if I sign a new lease, which I've been kind of like more leaning towards. But the thing is, it's like I put in the work. I made the thing, like I made it the point blank period. I do have like a free motel every time that I have to travel like an hour and 20 minutes to set or something like that. So I do got that set up. But shit, man, like I honestly, I don't know, man.